Sounds live too.
I was gonna say, is it just
Mike's
faces or sound? There we go. Mike's hot.
Mike's hot.
Beautiful. Hi, hello. Welcome back. We're back. For realsies.
Hey.
I am very, 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 very excited, and the vibes have been immaculate so far. So, hi, welcome back to the Mind of the Martyr. We're here. We're ready to party. I have not done this in a long time, so God knows how this is gonna go, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I kind of just want to jump straight into it, but there are a few folks that kind of, help keep us around here. So I should probably go ahead and mention their wonderful selves first. Before we do jump into some TTRPG goodness, there was a fly in your coffee. Sorry, that distracted me. There was a fly in your coffee.
I looked down and there was a little fruit fly in my coffee.
That's grim, frankly.
I don't know how long it's been there.
I thought that was part of the promo, and I was like, "Oh, that's a new."
Yeah, into the mix.
I was like, "Oh, that's kind of
Way to commit." Love
Well, it's
that for
a
you.
perfect segue into our first affiliate here, which is Grinding Coffee, which does not contain flies. I should definitely stress that out. Grinding Coffee are a fantastic Black LGBT plus owned coffee company. So many of your favorites grab their coffee from Grinding Coffee. Seriously, take a look at the just incredible folks they work with across streaming in general, whether it be TTRPGs or just awesome streamers doing awesome things online. You can go ahead and check them out at Grinding Coffee Co. You can go ahead and grab a whole bunch of different flavors, blends, roasts, all that good stuff. And you can also go ahead and grab some sample packs as well. So yeah, go ahead and throw in FWRD. You'll get some money off your order. It'll help us out, and you'll be supporting a fantastic independent business and get yourself some awesome coffee at the same time. So yeah, go ahead and check them out there. Haha, segues. I don't have a good one for the second one though. Dice. We're playing TTRPGs. You might want some dice. That might be helpful. Dice Envy makes some fantastic sets, whether they be themed around a certain idea, or whether they be super chill and generic, or themed after some of your favorite TTRPG streamers as well. You can go ahead and check them out at Dice Envy. There is a affiliate code that you can see in the chat right now. If you use that, we get some money towards it as well, which helps us keep the lights on, as it were. And you'll be getting some awesome dice as well. So go ahead and check them out also. And finally, we are a Roll20 ambassador stream. Roll20 is an online toolset for TTRPGs that brings your pen and paper experience online. You can go ahead and check them out at roll20.net. You can sign up for free and immediately start using their virtual tabletop experience. But if you wanted some extra goodies, extra ways to upgrade your games, there are some paid packages as well, which includes assets, new tools, free games every now and then as well. Like, it's fantastic. And there is an online marketplace, which you can go ahead and check out a bunch of those amazing Any award-winning TTRPGs over the past few days that you may have seen scattered across the interwebs that a whole bunch of amazing people worked on. So yeah, go ahead and check them out at roll20.net. This is how we roll. And with that, I think I'm done there with the support plugs for these wonderful people. I am just super hyped. Let's just jump straight back into things. But it has been a while, so I'm just going to give a quick recap, both for the wonderful people here and the folks at home as well, as to what on earth you were actually up to since we left off over a month ago now. So we have no idea. Maybe. So you all are taking a break from dealing with this interplanar menace, and since the threat itself has died down and quelled for a moment, you decided to follow a different thread for a bit. A chance encounter with an NPC on one of these ships on the way back from the mission revealed this interesting kind of creature that you found out had been mistreated in the past by a certain individual and filled with a sense of both perhaps justice and mostly, rage and desire to get one of these creatures for yourself. You decided to find out about where they come from and found out that they are from a different continent altogether, from the continent of Salia. So getting yourself set up and making your way across the ocean, meeting a few friends and interesting figures along the way, especially on a rather impressive ship known as the Millennium, which you had certainly set interesting relationships up with certain individuals, but you also did pick up a new party member in Iris, who was also aboard the ship at the time. You landed in Tarkiza, this port town, probably the biggest, if not one of the biggest and most important port towns in the entire world of Vega. This place is incredibly busy with ships, but the town itself is relatively small and very well protected by this kind of large cliff face, which takes up almost 50% of the border around the back of the town here. You arrived, decided to kind of poke around and gather what information you could, finding out that this seems to be the main staging point of a lot of the interactions of the Nest, a sort of crime syndicate, sort of not, that operates throughout the world. Chasing a few leads that you picked up, you ran into Hiroki, who is also joining the party currently, as a situation begins to unravel and reveal itself. You chase a few leads, create quite the smoke cloud in pretty much the only tavern in the town, which has upset a few individuals, to say the very least. And continue out to one of the more abandoned areas of Tarkiza, if you could even call it that, more run down than anything, and discovered in a small house that you managed to break into a huge collection of creatures locked in stasis. Still alive, still there, still breathing, but held there, almost as if waiting for transport, or almost put on display in some kind of strange, macabre museum. As a few of you stayed in this house, both to make sure that these creatures were alive and with the mixed efforts of Dawan, Mara, and Jacaranda, and a rather handy portable greenhouse, you began slowly making your way through each creature and packing them in this greenhouse in order to transport them out of here. As the rest of you decided to explore the basement underneath, which had scatterings of drag marks, the occasional spatter of blood, and these huge patches of black fur, which seemed to be scattered across the pathway leading down, that do not seem to be from any of the animals that you have seen here. As this happened, we kind of left off with you moving down these steps and seeing a pathway. This kind of like rough stone and dirt path that has very clearly kind of just been dug out, and the cavern itself has been here for a long time. It's existed longer than like this house has, and it's probably a natural cavern that has been changed and adapted and taken over at some point. Iris, you began to kind of be hit with this overwhelming discomfort and strange familiarity at the magics that seem to be surrounding you. Just this weird sense of having experienced this kind of magical signature, almost, I guess you could call it, this echo in the arcane constant around you. And that doesn't really seem to let up, even as the party transfer into the underground section here. You can see the pathway diverge ahead of you, everyone who's underneath. There's a small pathway to the right, which seems to end at the most ramshackle wooden door you could possibly imagine. And then the main path continues, and that's where the drag marks seem to continue down, these small patches of black fur and the strange smell of a dampness begins to creep into your senses. Not quite a like aggressive stagnancy, but kind of like a smell of like a miserable wet animal that has been left there for far too long and hasn't quite dried out properly. I guess is the best comparison. But that is where we pick up.
Wet dog times 10.
Not quite dog. It's not quite canine. There's something weird about it. But yes. But that is where we pick up, with kind of the party split in two, but only a ladder separating you currently. Wasn't exactly much of a climb down, it was just a couple of moments and nothing else. The pathway ahead of you is very, very faintly lit, but the one off to the side with the door, there doesn't seem to be any light from the other side, if that makes sense.
I went down the ladder, right? You said that?
Yep.
Now he's gonna go to the unlit door pathway.
Okay.
I'll remind you, my beautiful GM, I have blind sight. So I'm going to go see if anything is down there or on the other side of the door. Because I can see through around the 10 feet around me. So I was gonna go up to the door and if anything's on the immediate other side, or if it feels like it's a room or whatever.
You, using your natural senses, head up and kind of press yourself to the door and kind of use this blind sense to get a bit of a bearing to the door, the other side. You can tell that this room is small, but there is some kind of opening that leads to the surface, or at least into a far bigger room, because there's some kind of wind blowing in this area. But judging by the way that it's circulating, this room itself is rather small.
Okay.
You get the idea that even with your 10 foot, you're actually kind of quite close to the back wall anyway, maybe some kind of storage room of sorts. But what you do notice is, with your blind sense here, you feel a vibration.
Good vibrations?
Good vibration. Not against the door itself, but a little bit away. You can almost feel the vibrations carry across the air itself, and you recognize this. You recognize this probably more from your own experience of being a baby hunter setting a tripwire for the first time. And how if it
I thought he
stays
was-
a little bit
I thought Nawi was hunting babies.
baby hunter.
She never mentioned that.
Nawi, the baby hunter.
Baby hunter.
Just casually
not-
hunting babies.
No.
Heard
Gotta get rid of
Uh-huh.
those babies.
Heard of
Babies,
Baby
the most
Driver.
dangerous animal.
This is the sequel to Baby Driver, Baby Hunter.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
I
please
love
continue weaving your
A young hunter,
A
not hunting babies. No, it's the kind of tripwire that like hasn't been
Baby's first
pulled.
tripwire.
Baby, yeah, exactly. Damn it. No,
Sensitive to babies.
No. Sensitive
You know how
to
they
babies.
crawl and stuff.
Yeah. Specifically at child height.
Right, a baby.
It's loose. It's not pulled fully taut.
Mhm.
So where it hasn't been set well, it's blowing in the breeze a little bit, and that's kind of creating vibrations across. But it's very clearly set by an amateur.
Okay. I don't know if I would just go back and explain, but if other people have stuff, I literally walked off. I can't stress enough.
I don't remember if I followed you down or not. I feel like Dawan would have. But I think was I still up?
We stayed upstairs.
I was staying upstairs?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, but
so Jacaranda, Mara,
And
Dawan
Dawan. Okay,
were
good.
above. Dawan, the last thing you did in the episode was making sure that the creatures weren't dead. You did a medicine check to
Okay.
ensure that they are in fact not dead.
I think
Just trying to figure out what was happening.
I think I remember Nawi going down and I was just like, I need to do this and then and then I'm following you.
So,
never mind. I'm upstairs.
for the downstairs party, you see Nawi just walk off and kind of begin to press to the doorway here. It's not far at all. Like the main path kind of continues and turns a bit, but the path to the right is like 5 steps, and there's a crappy wooden door.
is Iris capable of making an Arcana check currently? Is that a thing that she can do?
Yeah, you're fully capable. There's just there is a push of something familiar in a negative way at the moment.
Okay.
So.
So I think if they notice who just walked off? Nawi just walked off. If they notice Nawi walking off, they either don't say or like they don't react. Perhaps don't appear to have noticed at all. And we'll just sort of like absently, I think, just trace a finger in the air as you do when you're casting an Arcana check. That's what I've heard from mages. And go ahead and roll that and see how it goes. What? What's a 17?
Okay.
IDK.
What information are you trying to glean exactly?
I think it's like an almost reflexive response to this like almost physical discomfort. This like, this is weird and I can't put words to it, how or why. I just have to like, I think that we're gleaning any baseline information. Like, what is happening? Is this death?
Okay.
Where are we going? Sort of thing.
So as learned last time, this magic is definitely familiar to you. This sense of stasis that you've been detecting feels very similar to magic that you understand and you experienced before, but the longer you stay in this location, it almost feels like someone has taken it and wielded it without fully realizing what they're using. It's like a bastardized version of what you understand. Some strange outsider has gotten a hold of this and has decided to go gung-ho with it. It feels incomplete and forced, and that's where this discomfort's coming from. Almost as if they've stolen the spell and just used it for themselves.
And then the other question that maybe once Iris has a handle on that would be like, there's this sense of familiarity. Am I able to link that to anything, like a time or place, or is it just a general, I've been here before?
It's just the general kind of nature of the magic itself. Have this kind of nature of stasis and kind of time-related enchantment, I suppose, is something that brings a familiarity with you and your past.
Okay. Cool. So I think, yeah, while Nawi has gone off and then possibly returned, Iris is physically there, but then also mentally just not there. No real reaction from them. Ooh.
All right. Hiroki, you have seen Nawi head off to the right, and you see Iris very clearly processing something in their mind at the moment. You're the only one who hasn't done anything down here, so what would you like to do as you see this kind of playing out before you?
So you said it's dim light. So I think the first thing he's gonna do, even though he's got dark vision, like he understands that other people may not be able to see. So the first thing he's gonna do is cast light.
Okay. And how does that look?
Well, so the funny thing is, he actually has like 3 different ways of casting light. One from his one magic ring, one from his sword, or he can just do the cantrip. I think this time
All 3 at the same time.
that seems a little excessive. I think this time he'll use the ring, kind of look at it, bring it into a fist, and light, which will light up the ring on both sides, but if he opens up his palm, then it looks like he's got kind of a glowing palm, and that works decently well, generally.
Brilliant. All right. The pathway is illuminated, but not much more is revealed to you. You see a lot of old stone, and taking a look kind of at your feet, you can see that this pathway has been tread very, very recently, the main pathway heading out. It's very obviously, no one's made an effort to hide their tracks or anything like that.
On one hand, he kind of wants to follow the path. On the other hand, it's like, but I should wait for everyone else and figure out what we want to do as a group.
Okay.
Because we're missing people. We had 6, and now there's only 3 of us down here.
Oh, Hiroki, this sweet summer child.
Oh boy,
soon
you're
you'll
Nawi.
learn the
You'll-
ways.
He just met everyone, and it's like,
yeah, you'll find out real quick with Nawi. Nawi's gonna come back.
I lost people, and I'm not cool with this.
I lost people. I should wait until the people come back. They never come back.
Hiroki's gonna be the guiding light we need.
Literally.
He's bright enough.
Hiroki, cat herder.
Good luck.
Hey, look! I have a shiny light. Follow the shiny light.
This is true. Hiroki has the equipment to deal with us.
That's fair.
Like literally, that's in his name.
Yep.
I'll just walk back, but you can go to upstairs, people. I'm just gonna convey what you already told me. I'm not gonna repeat it for somebody.
All right. Upstairs, people. So, this is a bit of a process. Smaller creatures aren't too hard to handle. The perks of this form of stasis seems to be that they're relatively lighter than what you would expect. Not by a lot, though. just a little bit. So yeah, smaller creatures, no issues. Larger ones, on the other hand, take you a little bit of time as you from the previous episode, the large kind of like tiger like beast that was staring you down, like moving that one into the greenhouse is going to be a bit of a challenge, but it's doable.
It cuts to like cuts to Jacaranda pulling it in, and Dawan and Mara just pushing it from behind.
What are you talking about? Mara's like, give me that greenhouse, and she's like trying to put it over the cage.
Okay, that's
magic.
That's what we do. That's what we do when the pushing and the pulling don't work. Got it.
Yeah.
We'll say, because you had started this process before everyone had moved downstairs, so it does take a few minutes, but you do manage to kind of get the the creatures that are inside safe and secure, or as safe and secure as you can in this instance. Thankfully, this room is full of a lot of empty cages as well as a few full ones, so it's not like you're packing an entire zoo into your Mary Poppins bag. Yeah. You can hear a few footsteps downstairs, and as you kind of polish it off, there's a little bit of a magic buzz all of a sudden as this bright light appears at the bottom of the stairwell.
Oh, okay.
Is that the last of the animals?
I believe so. I think I'm just gonna. Will someone carry the case? I'm gonna go in real quick and just look at them, and then I'll come back out. So if
Dawn will
one of
take
you-
the case from you, but then I'll pull out my bag of holding, and then look
No.
at the case.
No,
it's
not.
okay. It's
No.
okay.
Mara's like, no.
And then I'll just do some rearranging in my actual case. I won't put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'll put things in my medicine case into the bag of holding to make room for your greenhouse case inside my case. We have a lot of cases in this party.
Yeah, please keep track of which case you're holding and putting in.
Yes,
Please.
We just have a lot of things. and-
Label maker. We need a label maker.
Okay, so we can return to that. Like, I don't know. I was just gonna go in and just make sure that they're all like in a good place and not like just strewn about. Like if we were just like kind of throwing them in. And
You
stuff.
just like arrange them all neatly.
Yes.
Make
like-
sure that they've got plenty of space in case
Yeah.
the enchantment breaks or something.
And I want to also like do something for like the animals that look like they could eat the other ones. Like won't do that because that's
Nope.
not.
So
ideal.
Jacaranda's just playing Zoo Tycoon.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Alright.
That's what I'm doing for now, and then hopefully, if something happens, I will come out in time.
You're more than fine.
Mara would
You
send a
can-
message to Shikari that we're going underground.
You get a bit of a disgruntled, like, I suppose animals can't sigh, but if they could,
They can
That would
mentally
be-
They
sigh.
can.
yeah,
No.
that's
Oh,
a
they
mental
can absolutely
They can
sigh.
absolutely
Especially cats.
sigh.
I was
You know
saying,
how many
you
times
got me
I
my
have
cat.
ruffled Yogi's fur and he turns to me and just goes, that is a sigh.
Dramatic sigh, dog.
Shikari sighs at the prospect of going underground in confined spaces yet again, but will kind of send you an affirmation.
I'm gonna stick my head down the hole.
You are
Hello.
blinded by the light.
There's just,
Rubbed up like a douche.
there's just like, Dawan's eyes are slits then if it's super bright. Are there just the two? Where is Nawi? Did she wander off again? She wandered off again.
That way.
There's just no concern. We're just like, I mean, who can say, you know?
We finished packing up all the animals. I mean, finding places for the animals up here. Did you find anything down there? Did you do anything down? You're just at the base of the ladder. Did you move?
I mean, I can get out of the way of the ladder, if that's the problem.
Nawi emerges from the darkness.
Oh, there you are.
Found Nawi!
T-posing along the way. Just...
Hello. Why are you upside down?
I didn't want to go down yet. Should I?
Oh, there is a door this way. It is a very small room, maybe where they keep things. There's also another door or a tunnel behind that door. I'm going to see what's down this hallway now, and now it's just to walk away.
Yeah, Dawan's gonna jump down.
Hiroki moves away from the ladder.
I'll say that the joining of another person is perhaps enough to kind of like snap Iris back to herself a little bit. Y'all feel that it's strange. It's just there's something weird going on down here, right? We're all sensing that together as a unit.
I mean, yeah. Now that I've jumped down, is it like? Do I get the
heebie-jeebies?
I was gonna say, do I get the heebie-jeebies? Is my fur bristling?
The old HJs. That's probably not a good thing to say. Let's cut that out. Recognize that we are live.
Roll it back.
Audience, cut that out.
Delete, just like focus really hard on something else. And
That's
don't
not
put
a
it in
memory.
your
Just think of something else.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, no more than like being in a slightly damp old tunnel filled with a strange kind of...
I mean, this is the third time that Dawan's been in a damp, dark, dust. What am I trying to say here? Musty? Damp, dirt.
I feel like dust implies dryness, and we've been told this place is not dry.
Yeah, there's like there's a soggy musk
Ah, good. Okay,
that
sorry.
kind of
Let me
keeps
say
around the...
damp, sludgy basement. So there's just a general like, oh gosh, it's another basement. Why can't we have just treehouse adventures or a volcanic cavern? Why is it always damp?
Y'all have volcanic caverns out here?
No.
I have read about those in okay.
I
Well.
definitely would be interested in looking up some of those tree houses for you.
Well, your hugging friend has walked off again.
Did you? Oh my god!
What?
That one took me a second.
I feel like
I was like, Mara's upstairs.
oh, honey.
That's, I mean, just, I enjoy it. I'm going to go follow. Now, do you want to go check out, why don't you go check out the other hallway? I'm gonna, Nawi?
Bye.
Hidden?
I'm gonna check out the other hallway.
Question about the trapdoor. Is it something that can be locked behind us? Because if so, I'm taking it off its hinges so it cannot be locked behind us.
Yeah.
That's really Mara for everybody.
it has a it's one of those trapdoors that like it just has a lock on both sides. So
Okay, yeah.
you could like deadlock it on either side to keep people in or keep people out, depending on what side you are.
Yeah. I'm
Smash
taking
it.
it off its hinges.
Okay.
Or I'll take out my thieves' tools, take it off its
I was about to say how do, but
I have
okay, that's
thieves'
fine.
tools. She's been doing sneaky stuff.
I like to imagine that Jacaranda finishes their game of Zoo Tycoon and steps out just to watch Mara just in it, like taking this thing apart with the hinges, like partly delicate, partly just like tearing this thing apart.
Hey, do you need help with that?
I mean, if you can blast it off its hinges, sure. If not, I'll do it this way.
Do y'all need hinge blasting?
Yes. I don't want anyone to lock this behind
Hinge
us.
blaster in the West.
I can help with hinge blasting.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure that your way is much more aesthetically pleasing.
I don't. Should we be? I'm sorry. I just read that. Should we be hinge blasting right now?
Not
I feel
in
like
front
we
of the
should.
children.
I feel like we should. I don't think we should just absolutely destroy like the place completely. I don't know whose place this is.
We already took the back door off.
Did
And
we
we
destroy
all their
that?
animals.
Well, that's different. Like the animals were here, not, you know.
I don't want to be trapped down here.
I know. I
So-
want to take it off. I just don't want to like blast it.
I mean, the faster way is probably the better way. They've already been alerted we're here.
I mean, are
so-
you almost finished? I thought it was going more easily than that. Are we? What? How? What's the description of the removal?
It's not a difficult or like slow process. It's
Okay.
just it's
Tamara's
it's a
like,
s-
yeah, I got
a
it now.
set of- It's a set of hinges
Yeah.
on a basic trapdoor. It's
How many hit points does this fucking door have?
It's
Blasting
a door.
does not
Nemesis.
have to be our first.
like
those hinges.
5. It's a piece of wood that can thoroughly blast those hinges.
Okay,
Blast
you
those hinges.
Say that, but in freaking
We are a D&D party, and this is a door.
It's door.
Mhm.
You are
Nemesis.
yeah. Can
By the
doors be
time-
my favorite enemy?
Can I seduce the door?
Favorite enemy
Will the
hinge?
door give me a hug?
by the time people have like asked for like, you know, can I help you out? Let's blast it, whatever. It's done. It's off. It's like we get like right to the end, just a couple of hinge blasts. Oh, it's done.
Hey y'all, your friends are hinge blasting upstairs. Do you want to wait for that?
There's a beat, and then Dawan just goes, "There what?"
Where does it stop walking?
There's no way to say that without knowing. I don't know. Blast in a hinge. What do y'all call that? Can't.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why it sounds so
I
bad.
know. It's difficult to use the word blast. Like there are just so few like occasions in which you can use the word blasting, and it's not.
I'm never gonna be drinking Baja Blast again. I never heard it until now.
Wow.
Welcome back, everybody.
We are professionals here. We know what we're doing.
We are
Adults.
professionals. Get ready to get hinge blasted.
I promise I'm putting Hinge Blast in the next thing I get to write.
I was like, it's going on
Who's
my
hiring me
Twitter
is
right
fucking
now.
I can't
Lord.
believe that it's like 70 episodes in and we've come up with the party name the Hinge Blasters.
The hinge
Oh my
blast.
god! How is? Oh my god!
Hey, at least we have a party name.
Yes, it's officially happened.
We did it.
We did it. Oh my god.
All right.
Won't the queen be happy? She has her very own hinge blasters.
The royal hinge blast.
No,
To blast those hinges.
Hey, Queen, you got any hinges to blast? We're professional hinge blasters.
Yeah, we've just gotten a lot of experience
Wow.
blasting hinge out there.
It's worse without that.
Really like
it's
the-
worse like the other way. Blasting.
Exactly.
So
Sounds
much
like an
worse.
innuendo. I'm an
okay.
adult. Here we go.
So the door is removed.
Serious play.
The hinges are
You-
blasted. Don't you
the-
dare.
The door is removed. You no longer have a trapdoor on this thing. Jack and Mara, you are upstairs listening to this happen downstairs. Dawan, you've just kind of hit the ground.
Oh, I thought I was in Dawan's bag. Well, in my bag, in Dawan's bag.
Oh, are you planning to stay inside for like a considerable
For a little
amount
bit,
of time?
just in time for
Okay.
me to like move things around while that was happening. I just wanted one of
Okay.
them to hold
Good,
it,
good,
and
yeah.
That's going to be
Dawan
a
said,
Okay, yeah, if you could
Just wants to pop out and go,
March.
surprise, tree.
yeah, and then it's gonna be like, dun, 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 dun. Gah.
pop goes the treacle. Anyway.
Yeah.
There's the episode title. That's what it should have been.
Right, cut it real
Okay.
quick.
I
you
can
do that
emerge
mid-stream,
from-
right.
Greenhouse.
So okay, so folks who are downstairs, what are your passive perceptions? Because it's been a while, and it's like the one set of notes that I didn't.
My
put
passive
on my
perception is 16.
screen.
Oh my god.
19.
12.
13.
14.
Okay. So with 19 and 16, you two begin to pick up the faintest sound of like padded footsteps and shuffling towards the pathway of the main tunnel. Doesn't sound like it's like coming towards you or anything, but it's definitely there.
When you say the main tunnel, is that the tunnel that Nawi
Or-
went down, or the first tunnel that Nawi
The
went
first,
down?
the big tunnel. There's just like a little break off that seems to lead to like a little, almost like a storage cubby, and then like one actual main path that has been regularly traversed.
That is the one
Down
that's what I came back and went towards.
Mhm.
Okay.
So-
as soon as I hear that, I would stop moving and motion for anyone following me to stop moving.
That'd be me.
And me.
Well, you're inside a bag. You don't care.
Well, I came out. I popped
Oh,
out.
okay.
I popped out of the bag.
Tree!
Did pop out of the bag, so now I am following you. I am the third wheel.
I blew.
Incredible. Yeah, now we would just be like, shh, 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 shh. Do you hear that?
Are those,
Someone down here.
are those paw prints? Paw pads? Paw steps?
Paw padding.
Paw padding?
Padding paws.
We say
Footballs.
footsteps. Paw steps.
Now we will go into full tracker mode if something is down here that we don't know what it is, if it's nice or not.
I am.
Bunch of animals that got frozen. Some of them might be unfrozen and very scared and very violent.
And I'll let Mara know with our earring thing. Like, or no, not our earring. It's a ring. Our ring mental
The group
thing.
chat.
The group chat.
In the group chat, I will
Group
let
chat.
Mara know that we hear something in the darkness.
Can I go into? I would like to be all stealthy.
Stealth girlfriends, let's go.
Stealth girlfriends.
Oh no!
The three of you, because Jacaranda is also there.
Okay,
Unless you would
listen.
like to not, unless you would like to not be stealthy.
I'm gonna crawl on the ceiling.
Never not horrifying.
The three of you can roll stealth.
I got an 18.
I got a 19. I was also fishing for a track this whatever this noise is roll.
So I got a 5.
Well,
I'm on the ceiling though, so I'm not with you technically.
You're just a basement tree. You don't have a basement tree?
what the fuck
Yeah.
is that? Oh, it's my
So-
basement tree.
If something is coming, they will be. I'm the distraction. It's just on purpose.
Okay.
You're the nightmare.
Mara would whisper to Hiroki and Iris, they found something. There's something down there with with them. We should follow. And she would hop down the ladder.
Should we also be stealthy or?
We should probably
Not-
be quiet. And
All right.
maybe not bright. I don't want to dim your light, Hiroki, but
That's a good point. Flick.
Very cool. Yeah, but
can one of you lead me? I can't see it all.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
Iris will like reach back and grab Mara's hand, having no inclinate like this is just a thing you do when people don't have dark vision. Be like, all right, I'm head off. Hiroki, you all good? Do you also want to hold hands?
Yeah, I can do that.
Great. Okay, so just three of them in a line, walking off into the darkness. We're adorable.
Cute.
Adorable.
But we should stealth roll.
Roll me some adorable stealth checks.
27. She's got
Odds.
plus 12 to stealth. Come on.
That's literally the most stealth.
What the fuck?
4?
He stumbles into a pile of symbols.
Team not stealthy.
I'm a solid 15, so about average.
Okay.
So Jacaranda is a tree, and Hiroki accidentally becomes a beacon of light again.
So
I like to imagine Hiroki stubs their toe and then the light just
Like a lighthouse.
Or just like a spiderweb brushes on their face, and they're like, "What is that?"
Holy shit!
okay. So let's resolve this. First things first. So, group A, first of all, your stealth is mostly successful. Nawi, as you're kind of just trying to generally pick up what exactly is going on here, judging by the sound of the footfalls, it is definitely some kind of mammal, or the footsteps are definitely padded. It's not like boots, it's not like leather, it's definitely a creature that is designed to be quiet, that you are picking up purely by skill. It's going to take you a little bit longer, perhaps, to figure out more exacts, but it is heavy. Whatever it is bulky. It's about then. Jacaranda, as you are scurrying and kind of climbing across the top there, one of your roots catches a section of the stone that is a lot looser than you realized, and it breaks away, and you, almost in slow motion, Group A here watches this small piece of stone just drop, and then dunk, very loudly thud. Very loudly thud and echo throughout this tunnel as Group B here. You think yourself quite stealthy as you're going through very, very carefully. You manage to catch up with your first group here until Hiroki, you feel an incredibly sharp pain through your foot as you see where what was kind of just smooth dirt ground, there is now a jagged piece of stone that seems to have fallen and kind of made an indent, and you've just kind of stepped on top. And it hurts. That sound also echoes through the tunnel. And weirdly enough, you don't hear a follow-up. There's no like shout or noises or the whatever it is continues doing whatever it was doing beforehand and hasn't seemed to have noticed you at all.
I think Crit fails on his perception check, everybody. We're okay.
Wait, when you say it continues to do what it was doing, do you mean like it continues to walk?
Yeah, it sounds like
it's a front of how far?
Yeah.
How far? Can I roll
So there's
about it? How far is
there's a bend in the tunnel. So where you are now, you're kind of at this bend. You could continue around and get a look ahead of you if you wished.
I would like
Okay.
to do that.
Yeah.
And I can ranger about it. I can move at my normal speed while stealthing. I would like to move at my normal speed ahead of everyone.
I just didn't want to be like, oh, you've gone around the tunnel. Oh, look, you're there now. Like
I would like to get up ahead and scout. I start crouch walking faster than everyone else.
I feel like Nawi and Dawan are trading like symbols.
I think halfway through that, and I was like, "Oh wait!" And she's talking your fucking head, and like, picks up the phone again and mentally links you to, so you can talk to her as long as she's within like 80 feet of you. I think it's something like that. It's like ridiculously far. 100 feet. Holy shit!
It's so far.
That's forever in D&D. That's like that's like don't bother me about it distance.
I guess it's.
Are you on a large scale battlefield? No? You're fine.
So yeah, I'm trying to get up to the bend to see if I can look around it and if this thing's like just like.
Okay. There's not even a door ahead of you. The stone continues for another 50, maybe 60-ish feet, and then there is what you can see is very clearly two banisters of a wooden stair that begin dropping down. The little bit you see beyond the stairs appears to be some kind of drapery against a wall and a torch, and the torch is relatively dimly lit, but probably because it's been on for a while. It kind of it doesn't look like it's been deliberately set up that way. It just looks like the fuel's running low.
So someone said it like today in theory.
Yeah. But it's probably been on for a few hours, and or it just hasn't been changed in a while.
Do I see?
But it's definitely been on
down this part of the tunnel, or just hear the noise still?
You can hear a bit of shuffling. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no. Oh, I'm not bad at those. I'm bad at charisma checks. That's what it is. Oh shit! That's 17.
Okay. It is strangely rhythmic. Like, not consistently rhythmic, but now and then.
Rhythmic like something is
blast.
Dancing? Rhythmic like so it's like on a loop?
Interpret that how you would. It's not on a loop, though. I will say that. It's sporadic.
Dawan's just gonna be, what do you see up there?
A torch and a tapestry. It's nondescript. I will look at it better now. What's on the tapestry?
It really is just like a nondescript drapery.
Looking at it better, it is a very nondescript drapery, like one you would use for like a partition, in a bedroom when like you would share a bedroom, but you don't want to see the.
Like it could be a door, like that could be concealing an opening.
Maybe. That would make sense. I don't see anything else. I don't see what's ever making the noise, but the noise is like it's like keeping a beat or something.
Does it sound?
Ara was.
I'm also like, yeah.
What are we hunting?
I don't know. I'm just worried it's an animal and it would be afraid. And if we all are like, it will, bite someone because it's in the condition that it was in.
Dawan's just gonna go up with Nawi. And so wait, we can hear the rhythmic paw steps or whatever. But you said there were stairs. There was like another stairwell going down.
Oh yeah, so at the end of this is just one continuous tunnel. There's
Yeah.
a bend about halfway through.
Yeah.
And at the other end, there's a stair set going down.
Okay.
Just a wooden stair set. So it doesn't like, there's no decline. It's just straight and then drop stairwell.
Okay. Is that where the sound is coming from?
That direction, yeah. Not quite like directly ahead of you if you were to look at the staircase. It's kind of a little bit to the left, but it's there.
Okay. Dawan's gonna say in this group chat, friends, this might be shocking news, but the tunnel seems to go down deeper and further in. And that's also where the sound is coming from.
It's the tunnel heads toward the rhythmic paw stepping. I mean, can you tell how many paws there are? Are there more than, say, 12 to 24?
Yeah, all right. Can
How many paws there are?
Can I like listen to see if there's beats to this? Not a beat, but like some kind of like
If it was an a cappella choir, like how many college students would it be?
Are you doing this as you're moving, or are you staying where you are staying put?
I would stay put to listen first. Yes.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence performance check.
What?
So roll d20.
Okay.
Add your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
But also if you have anything in performance, add that too.
Okay. I can do that. I'll just roll a d20. Jesus.
Ara
Eight.
steps behind Iris and she lights up her blades.
23.
Okay. Takes you a little bit to kind of clock this, but being in a small town, you get to know people, and you definitely get to figure out the personality of people's movements, I guess you could say. This definitely feels like your dad drunk dancing at a wedding. It's very kind of broken up, just weird tapping, and then like there's one moment, like a 3-second burst where everything lines up and they're all in time and they're all in, and then it all falls apart again. It's like it sounds like someone is very poorly dancing. This is what I meant by kind of like intermittently rhythmic.
If that is an animal, that's the strangest animal I know.
Are you sure?
What was that?
You're sure it is the strangest animal you know? What makes it so strange?
It sounds like my dad dancing badly at a wedding.
Is it your father? Are we at I am not properly dressed for that.
I would hope it's not my father. I think my father and my mother are still in, oh gosh, I don't even know what the last town they were in. I don't think he'd be in a basement in some animal smuggler's home.
So there's just a person dancing.
But there's something off about the steps.
Bar just goes, let's just follow.
Wait, did
Let's
Probably people coming behind us.
just go join the dancing.
We
Let's
go.
follow the noise.
Oh,
wait,
we
was there
don't
anything behind the
allow
tapestry? Sorry.
You don't allow dancing?
What kind of footloose nonsense is this?
Wow.
My father, the pastor from the small town in Footloose, says no.
Please.
We'll get back to that. I mean, I didn't know what dancing was. I wasn't just not allowed to do it. I just didn't know what it was. So that's interesting. But let's put a pin in that. Where are we doing?
Mara's already walked down the hallways.
Oh no, Mara.
And this tunnel.
Come on, we need to go down. The hall.
Tunnel's spacious.
He starts
so
running.
it's not like you start running. Okay.
Whoa! Mara's like, do you start running?
Mara, no.
No, Hiroki.
Hiroki, do you start running?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
catch up to Mara, I think, right?
I am now running. It's a race, apparently.
Oh, we're running?
And the crawling on the ceiling continues.
Yes, Ray, we will be fighting something going at that map ready.
I would also like to join the run. I will not be left behind.
Yeah, Dawan will be left behind because no one checked the tapestry. I want to look behind this tapestry.
It's literally just covering stone. It
Fine.
is there to pad sound and nothing
In
else.
my head,
That's all it's there for.
Dawan is like, what's behind, like carefully, and Hiroki like runs by, and then like 2 seconds, like you hear Nawi, I would not do it. Just...
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so those of you who are running, roll me athletics checks.
Yes, I will do that.
Let's go.
I thought you were
As
gonna say roll initiative.
No, you know what?
the 3 of you break out into just sprints. You catch the tail end of something singing some discordant notes before it very swiftly stops. But
Just to clarify, we're sold on athletics and not like in acrobatics. Right?
no, because this is just a
You're
full
just
sprint.
running.
That's
Are you
all this
skipping?
is.
If you're skipping, then
Are you doing
maybe.
flips? Are you just like back?
Are you
dancing
cartwheeling
down the hallway?
Cartwheel down the hallway. That will
If
be
you are like
acrobatics.
if you are like continuously like gymnast
Flipping.
backflipping,
Like the kids you see at football games. That's fine. It'll be a solid jog. This is fine.
14.
14,
12?
12,
No, I'm so sorry. An 11. I
11.
forgot about the minus
Negative.
1.
And the ranger.
Natural 20 for 27.
Okay,
Oh,
so this right here, like this is the sort of aggressive gameplay that we don't need.
It's alright. It's alright. Austin wasted their nat 20 on this.
You
On
think,
a
you think
race.
it's basic,
Uh-huh.
you know the high now he has, don't you think she won a non-existent race?
Just glowing.
Glowing. Listen, you'll be thankful later, everybody.
If Nawi wants to glow, I want to cast Dancing Lights.
Oh my god, she's at the top of the world right
And now it's a disco.
I rolled stealth for a reason.
Hey, I rolled
Okay.
stealth at 1.2, but we moved on.
We abandoned.
So-
We've all rolled stealth.
Nawi. You ever seen that training montage from One Punch Man where everyone like starts running and then Saitama's just at the back and all of a sudden just that's essentially Nawi at this point. You two have broken out into the sprint. Nawi's like, I'm not gonna lose.
I didn't know we were racing.
You easily. Point of call. Are you going straight to the end, including down the stairs? Or are you stopping at the stairs?
There are stairs?
Yeah, there are stairs at the very end of this corridor.
Oh,
We've
no.
talked about these stairs.
I am jumping down the stairs in a single bound.
Okay.
Watch them be like 2 stories.
Okay. It's a regular person's staircase. So you hit
Not
the
for
bottom,
me anymore.
hit the landing. The wall is like right there, and
Sorry, this is
I
does
just
a
actually
30 hit you?
Does a
Is it?
30?
Does
I'm
a
so-
30 hit you? I assume
30.
yes.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's
Remember,
I
Nawi
have
has
normal
Nawi has-
armor.
yeah,
Normal
normal
AC.
armor.
I have normal people armor. You did not give me a plus 15 armor.
You take 26 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
What the fuck?
26?
That's a big number.
Right? Yeah, that's a lot of number. Are you sure?
What?
That's a lot of number.
You mean like 2,6?
No.
Don't
Laura's
worry,
gonna
everybody.
have the no running in
And
the
a-
hallways
and a
conversation
strength
with the
saving
whole
throw.
party.
And a
Don't
strength
worry.
saving throw.
I got a second nat 20 for another 27. Leave me alone.
Okay, so you only get pulled half the distance.
Oh no.
Hold. What's happening?
Not a pulling.
Hiroki and Iris, as you reach the end here, Nawi like hits the 3-point landing perfectly. You hear a as from the other side of the room, through the stomach, just straight through, a harpoon strikes. The claws open up and like dig into the back of you, Nawi, and a rope yanks you. You hold your position enough that you only get pulled 10, 15 or so feet, but you kind of comically, to Hiroki and Iris anyway, you land and then like out from vision, and you are considered grappled.
You
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
got
I would like to stop
harpooned
running.
in
As-
the basement.
Falling.
Nawi, are
No.
you okay?
Nawi, as you are pulled and you kind of use your natural constitution to hold your ground, you see what has struck you. You see in the corner of the room this set up, very clearly enchanted ballista sat in the corner of the room. You see just ahead of you, kind of like materialized ahead, and Hiroki and Iris, you would see this too, almost as if a rune was triggered that summoned this thing. This strange animated piece of armor that seems to kind of create this almost knightly visage ahead. There's another one in this room as well. And like halfway through moving a book from one shelf to another, you see this 8-foot tall, slick, black furred feline creature standing on 2 legs that is kind of turned back around to you and is like, was halfway through singing something, you would assume, and is now just looking at you, jaw agape, fangs showing, just confused. Just
Hello. My name is Nawi Brightskin of the Virginville. We were upstairs and there were some trapped animals. Did you trap the animals?
notice the eye kind of twitch a little as the whiskers kind of move. He just
Can I use my action to like get off this harpoon?
You can attempt, yes.
Sure.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Just
As
flat
everyone
strength?
else, yep, flat strength. As everyone else, what are you doing here as you see this unfold? Well, 2 of you see this unfold. The rest of you watch as Hiroki and Iris panic.
Hi, I'm Iris. I just go by Iris for right now. The whole given name thing is a little strange where I come. What's that book you have about? Also, have you stabbed my friend's hugging person? I don't really. I'm very new here. I'm not sure how they refer to each other because they seem to get upset earlier. But you know, this person with whom I was racing and seemed to have won. 2 questions: book, stab.
Do I hear that? Do I hear, did you stab my hugging person's friend?
Yes. Yeah. This is like, you hear everything that just happened. You hear the click, you hear the you hear the pull, everything.
Then Dawan will yell from the top of the stairs, "What do you mean stabbed?"
It is more of a I got a flat 19.
Okay. It's it's kind of like when you're talking to someone, but you're also like changing at the same time.
Yeah,
You're,
no,
like,
I was going to like
pulling
get off
this
of
like,
this thing.
just, like
It's
there's a
more of
hole
a
in your stomach.
harpoon
Like,
situation. And I look at the thing and so did you trap the animals, or are you just like here doing your own thing and don't know about this place?
there is a mixture of shock, confusion, and panic as this thing is looking towards you. As Iris starts speaking, their eyes bolt towards and then back towards you now, and you watch as they take a look towards one of the animated suits that has coalesced, and then looks back, smiles a little, and full pelt just bites his tongue, and as he does so, opens it back up, and there is now fire across his fangs, just a full like raging inferno
They do
that
that.
begins to like leak outwards.
I found the person. Now he just
Now
shouts back up the
Are you okay? You have a bit of a hole in your side.
I'll be fine.
Let me take care of that. Let me take care of that.
Please continue. This guy sounds super fucking badass. I'm not gonna lie, but now it's just like found him.
Mara looks up at Ellis.
Are you okay? Let me help you with this. You have a hole in your side. And I would like to do healing hands.
You can get in a healing hands before we roll initiative.
Okay.
Solid.
As you are sprinting by, folks in the tunnel, I'll also give you a chance to do something quick before we do go into initiative here.
I mean, yeah, Dawn was gonna, I don't know, fucking seal the hole in her girlfriend's stomach, but like, whatever. Healing hands will work.
Are we all doing a quick action? I would love a quick action.
Yeah. While Nawi has stunned this individual for a moment, y'all will have a chance to do something fast. Yes.
Mara has nothing she wants to do. She's just like standing there.
I assume the tunnel folks are closing the distance.
Yes,
because you
yeah.
are away right now.
I'm still like sealing coming in, so
okay.
On up.
I'm just gonna mage armor real quick. Oh wait, JK,
Okay,
I can do that at will. That's fun. Still an action, but I don't have to use a spell for it.
All right. So, if everyone can roll me initiative, we can real quick. Where's my thing? There's my thing.
Do you have a thing? Oh, you do have a thing. Oh shit.
There we go. If we move on over to the battle thing, the thing of battle.
I forgot. I gotta roll over here. Hold on.
The
Map
old
of battle,
battle thing.
battle map. So Nawi is. So you were stuck. So you'd be like. You'd be essentially on this makeshift grill here at this point. So that would be you. I don't have separate tokens for Hiroki and Iris yet, so this is gonna get real confusing. But that's okay. We will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want us to roll in? That makes more sense. Would you like me to re-roll or
if you've got a roll, I can just go ahead and
well,
put it into the handy dandy turn order.
Can I just say that our initiatives so far suck?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah,
Not
I
great.
started off pretty badly.
I got a 16.
Wow,
Austin,
good.
I swear to God, Austin,
So,
be a
Mine
team
didn't show up in
player.
the turn order because I didn't have my token selected, so I'm rolling again.
Oh, did it not show up?
Oh, hey, I
Oh,
like
mine
that
didn't
one
either.
more.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot
How do
more.
you? Oh, did I not do this right either?
You have to select your token first and then roll.
I'm not sure which of these is mine. Oh God, I'll be honest. I have a 6.
It's okay. I can manually input it. Don't you panic.
Oops, I already did it again.
Oh well.
I mean, we don't have to.
No,
I can
no,
use the
no-
first one.
I was gonna say no cheating here. No,
Yeah,
no
I can.
cheating.
It was only 5. 5. Yeah, 5.
I saw that 10, Mara. Well,
It's
actually,
fine, it's fine.
6.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the 25 on the other thing? So it's fine. Fine. Whatever. Mara's in the hallway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5.
Hey, look. Normally y'all roll great. Let me have this.
Yes, no,
Guys,
5
he's
is
probably
good.
gonna breathe fire. Mara doesn't want to be down there during that anyway, so
Oh, I
she
would
can go
love to be
last
down
as far
there.
as I'm concerned.
I'm gonna get all up in that fire.
Was it fire? Walk with me.
Walk, yeah.
Well,
Fire, walk with me. Mhm.
Alright, this is gonna get like a little bit confusing. So what we're gonna do is
You get mine. I got a 16.
I have an hourglass to represent Iris.
I got it.
Oh, that's what we should use for our roll 20 icons, is our little emblems.
And then we will grab Hiroki, who
Right?
had both of you had run up to Nawi
sure.
there.
We can change that for next time.
Yeah.
You certainly could. That is an option. Okay, so for Iris, it was a 6, right?
Yes, correct.
Cool.
What's the difference
Cool.
between Jessie and I?
Okay, so 6. Hiroki was a 8. Oh my lord, y'all.
Yeah, I told
We
you.
tried to tell you.
And then Nawi was a 16, was that?
Yes.
We were not prepared.
Beautiful.
We were racing. We were dancing. We were
Uh,
on the combination race
we were
dance floor.
dancing. Living.
I think me and Dawan should be in opposite spots from where we are.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm just adding the turns here, just to make sure that they've been put in. Because I will forget.
With your the colors down at the bottom by your names is all green.
Roll green and shades of green. I mean, it's thematic.
I was like, oh, I'll
In a
go
way.
first. Oh, I see.
I was gonna say everyone is green except for Jacaranda, who's purple.
Oh, I see.
There we go.
I see a bunch of greens, purple, pink, and then blue.
Yeah, and then
yep.
purple, pink, and blue at the
Yep.
end.
Yeah, spy flag.
We made it.
Did it.
So
My hair was that color earlier this year.
you said
choice.
about swapping places. So there we go. Jacaranda is on the roof. Nawi just dislodged the harpoon there.
Oh, what did I get for healing hands?
Yes.
Equal to my level. What level are we again? 10? 12?
10?
10?
Thing.
10?
10.
10?
10?
10.
I have
If it's
10. 10.
It's
It's
10.
10.
It's 10. I need everyone to know. I was like, I'm level 10. I don't remember being to level up. I've been
I'm
keeping
level
track.
10.
I need everyone to know my hit points are exactly 69.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Did you said 69? That makes more sense. I was like 61. Everyone is like nice. I'm like, no, you guys.
That's not the number.
Another nice number, 61.
How can we be
61.
hinge blasters if we don't laugh at the sex number?
61 is when you're curled up and then your partner is laying straight like a board next to you.
So I love that. I'm gonna offer to
Oh.
61 people all the time.
What is 61?
I'm gonna
What do
go
you
ahead
mean?
and
Just
lay
take a nap.
motionless. Yeah. You do what you need to do.
Let's fight. Shoot fire at
Yeah.
me. You're first.
So, in case no one realized, this is definitely a mature. Okay, so starting off here, Nawi, don't forget to take your healing. Cool, excellent. Starting off with this creature here, it's he again kind of like turns towards you all, and as the fire is leaking out, they're very much kind of ducking between the individuals who have suddenly shown up and now like hearing sounds from further in the tunnel. They're going to go ahead and just look towards the three of you grouped up and like retch their head back. And as they do so, there's this buildup of flames. You almost feel the air around you heat up as it just and there's a huge blast of fire that sails out, careens, and explodes in the area. Those of you running in the tunnel, as you kind of get towards the end of it, you feel this blast of heat. Hiroki, Iris, Nawi, I'd like you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
You got it.
Eve, where is my character sheet? You said dex save, right?
Dex save.
And then I
please.
repeated it out loud and forgot anyway.
Hey.
Nice. I got an 18.
Excellent. That will be 10 points of damage, fire damage to you, Nawi.
I resist fire damage, I'll take 5.
Sweet.
I also resist fire damage. Oh, and that was a 20 total.
Okay. 10 points towards you, reduced to 5 then.
Let's go.
I think I just take fire damage.
Just straight up fire.
What did you
Yep.
roll, dex-wise?
My sheet actually isn't filled out.
Oh no.
But the Roll20 has rolled a 14.
Okay. I have your sheet here somewhere. Give me a second. Okay, sweet. And yeah, you pass. So 10 points to you as well. Reduced if you are resistant, and if you're not, then it's 10.
I don't think that's what my resistance is.
I mean, you're within 30 feet of me, right? I think so. I think I just measured.
Technically, yes, but you also can't see them.
Okay. Never
Not
mind.
yet, anyway.
Never mind.
Yeah,
So you
I
don't
think
actually
take
know.
damage.
Yeah, you don't actually know this is happening until
Until we feel the heat.
yeah, there's a blast of dry heat. Cool. And since it got to use its fire this round, it can use a bonus action to, first of all, close the gap. And considering it saw you heal, Hiroki, he's going to go ahead and rush you and jump forwards and use one of his looks like kind of a mixture between a large claw and a paw. It's a very weird kind of hand. It's going to reach forward and just slash at you, or attempt to, at the very least.
I tried to combine claw and paw, and I realized it'd just be the same.
Yes. Does a 15 hit you, Hiroki?
Unfortunately, it does.
Okay. So
Claw.
I have the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. I would like you to make a strength saving throw, please. And you take Oh, that was rubbish. 9 points of slashing damage. That's depressing.
I can't wait for this enemy to realize this was not the cleric, and 2 more clerics are going to come rushing into the room.
And that saves barely. Just with the dice there.
Is it still on its turn? Oh, I'm sorry. We're still doing the thing.
You're good. I was just mathsing in my head. That's all. No. So it spewed this fire breath. It ran up. It slashed Hiroki. You feel the weight kind of like just slash across you, but you managed to hang in there enough to not be knocked back by the force of this creature. And then it does indeed end its turn within melee range. So
I'm gonna I don't know if Hellish Rebuke works on like AOO things, like if it's if you're doing a saving throw.
If you get hurt from them, you can do it.
Cool.
Yep.
I would love to try that. I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke at first level because I'm assuming this thing has some sort of fire resistance. Or it like loves fire and I'm gonna accidentally heal it. But I do want it to know that I'm upset. So let's do that real quick. We'll go ahead and cast that as a reaction in my
Sam, Dex save 10, so it definitely fails.
Great. And that is going to be, oh, that's not great. Ugh, like 7 points of damage. Does it look like it takes 7 points of damage?
I mean, first of all, how does your hellish rebuke work?
So Iris has just entered this room, seen Nawi be harpooned, and then kind of realized, oh, this is the bad guy. Okay, got it. As that wave of fire sweeps over them, she's mostly unimpacted, just kind of like, okay, yeah, sure, I'm the fire Nazi, so it's fine. But that was rude. And I think with that was rude, like, oh, bless your heart, which is the incantation she uses for Hellish Rebuke, and just puts out a hand, and it's struck with this, like, I'm gonna say like a bluish flame, just a column of flame erupts from her hand, with all the southern disapprovals one could possibly make. And it's crazy because you're like, wait, does the South exist here? And yes, it does. Ooh, I kicked my table.
It does now. You've made it canon. Sure thing. And yeah, it definitely looks like it takes this damage as this kind of blast of blue flame bathes and careens across. It's a very large creature, so it's kind of like across its shoulders and sections of its chest. You can see its fur begin to singe, and it kind of winces back and now turns its gaze towards you.
Great, that's it. I had just a reaction for that. So that's all
right. That will end its turn, which brings us to Nawi.
Alrighty. Alright, everybody. Do I hyper beam cannon it, or do I just stab it for now?
Stab it.
Okay. I'll stab it for now. Here I go. I will activate my aspect. And I will stab it with my lance, two-handed. Hooah! Does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit, yes.
Cool. Since I hit, I will use, as part of the attack action, I'll mark it as a favorite foe. And now roll a bunch of dice. Does it matter how I break up the damage between the force and the lightning, or?
In this instance, not particularly. You can bundle it into one number.
I don't want to. Oh shit! I need to.
That's what we're here for. We're here for the.
I need to take a picture. I rolled maximum damage on 2d8s and 2d6s.
Classic Austin.
So 16 plus 12 is 30? Is that math?
28? No, 38? 16.
Plus 12.
126?
Is 30.
16 plus 12?
Yeah, right?
No, because 2 and
No.
6 make 8.
16 plus 12 is 28.
28. 28 plus 6, though.
Oh, that's more.
Which is going to be 34.
34. So 34 damage on the first one.
Okay, excellent. I'd like you to go ahead and make a dex save for me, please. As it's going to go ahead and burn its reaction.
24.
Nicely done. As you watch this thing kind of like just get impaled, essentially, it careens backwards and kind of begins to pull itself back. And as it does so, you can see the paws, sections of the claws begin to kind of like move, almost like fingers, and it begins its own incantation as it casts Hellish Rebuke right back at you.
24.
With a 24, you need to check whether Hellish Rebuke is half damage.
Yep.
Or not, real
half.
quick. Yes, cool. So that's going to be, wow, max damage on one, minimum damage on the other. So it's going to be 11 points of fire damage reduced.
To 5 or 6?
Round down. Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm back to where I started when I got stabbed with the harpoon. But before I take my second attack, I'm going to be smart and move over here so I have advantage. Is this a person? Who is this?
It's Hiroki.
That's Hiroki.
That's Hiroki. Perfect. I have advantage now.
You skirt on around.
That's good, but it could be better.
You have advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
so
rolling.
as you move around and do this, you watch one of the animated armors suddenly shake. There's a blast of gold energy that suddenly pulses through it. It holds out a hand, and as you bring your weapon around for a second strike, you feel a searing through your body, an aggressive searing. As you look towards your chest, there is this strange sigil that has been carved and seems to burn for just a moment. It's going to go ahead and use Restore Balance to remove your advantage.
Oh no.
Okay, I don't remember what the first thing I rolled was because I went to go roll again, so I'm going to roll normal now. Because I was rolling before advantage, so I was rolling twice. That's a 23.
Damn! Yeah, you're good.
Cool, I'll roll all these dice again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. All right.
Not
Hit me with its damage.
Much. 12, 13. 25.
25 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, another solid strike through this thing. As you're carving away, mostly through fur at this point, but you're beginning to kind of like draw blood. Cutting through the fur, you see a lot of old wounds across this thing that have actually healed over time. But excellent.
That's it for me.
All right. Another gout, another kind of reeling of pain, but it seems still relatively engaged. Which brings us to this fellow over here, who is going to animate, as animated constructs tend to do. I don't know what the accent is. You have 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. It's going to go ahead and take a swing at you. And miss wildly.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us, Chief. You'll get me next time.
Incredibly slow punch that you're just like, what do you, all right, okay. It only gets one attack, so that is all it gets there. Which one is that? Oh, that's the second one. Okay, so does a 16 hit you, Nawi?
Yes, the 16 hits me. I have normal AC.
Okay. The other ballista sat in the very back corner suddenly springs to life, points towards you. You see a different kind of arrow inside this as it fires towards you, and I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw for me as it strikes you in the chest, and you kind of get rid of it, but it hurts.
How does a 16 look for you, Chef?
It was a 15 save, so you just make it. You do still take, hang on, maths, 18 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison.
I mean, 3 points of poison.
Mm-hmm. As this, now that you see it, greenish bolt is now embedded into you. It's a stationary object, so that ends its turn, which is going to be Mara.
What will Mara do? Mara will stand there and shake her head. What the? So where's the harpoon bolty thing?
So there is these two ballistas, and then there are, as you can see, 2 armors. And if you were to poke your head around, there's a third up here, and then Mr. Guy is there. So that is your current situation.
Yeah, Mara's not happy about any of this. She's kind of far away. She is going to cast Cloud of Daggers on this harpoony guy. That guy.
On this one.
Yep. She's just going to stick a Cloud of Daggers on him. At she'll just do it at 2nd level.
Okay. 2nd level Cloud of Daggers spawns and appears and begins to swirl around this ballista.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. As it technically has entered the area for the first time, you can go ahead and roll that 4d4.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Alrighty. Kind of looks like bees stinging a bear at the moment, but you can see chips of metal beginning to kind of be cut off and out of this thing. Doesn't seem to be as effective as you would have hoped, but
that's fine. And then she's gonna move down here.
All right, sweet. Anything else?
She is going to say, she's going to give Hiroki inspiration, but I'm trying to think of what she would tell Hiroki. She would say, "Let your light shine."
My brain was just like aggressively tap dances. Awesome. What dice is that for Hiroki?
The 8, I believe. Hold on, let me double check. It's been a while.
I haven't played bards enough to know where they get their inspiration. I haven't played with bards enough either.
Oh no, it's a D10. D10.
There you go. Hiroki, take your D10 inspiration die. And since it's College of Swords, it is combat inspiration, so it can be applied to damage as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. With that, Mara's turn ends and Hiroki's begins.
All right. I'm a little worried about this, but it's not like it's Eldritch Blast is an AoE. So let's go with an Eldritch Blast
Okay.
at the dark cat thing in front of me.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and fire away those blasts.
Let's see, 18. Oh, yeah, I get 2 beams. Do I roll separately for both?
Yeah. So they're 2 separate beams. You have to roll them separately because you could aim them at different things.
Nah, same target.
It's awesome.
18 as well.
Excellent. Will certainly hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
All right. 1d10 plus 3. 7 on the first. And 4 on the second.
Excellent. Alrighty.
Oh, but very
Cool.
important. Eldritch Blast for Hiroki looks like Dazzling Prism Wave! And is multicolored and pastel glittery. Very important.
You guys, you do this. You fire out the 2 blasts. You just hear from under this thing's breath, "What the fuck?" As these 2 blasts strike.
And like leave like glittery sparkles across the body as the energy disperses.
I love everything about that. I was so excited for this to happen. I love this so much.
We love the magical vibe. Excellent. Anything else, Hiroki?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Excellent. With your turn over, we are here with Dawan.
Ayo. It's me. I'm going to move down the stairs. Oop, that's this one. And so does Nawi have a fucking glowing harpoon in her gut again?
No, there's nothing stuck into me, I don't think, this time.
Nothing permanent.
I am bloodied 100%.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Dawan's gonna go down the stairs and just see you bloodied. And as she's casting fucking healing word at, I'm gonna say 2nd level. Let's say 2nd level. No. Healing word at 3rd level. We're gonna do healing word at 3rd level. This is why you don't rush ahead of us.
I was not going to lose a race.
I'm glad you won. Please stop. Please stop getting hurt. 10 points of healing damage. BT dubs.
Hell yeah.
10 points of healing damage?
Sorry.
Healing damage.
Healing damage.
And you
healing
love
damage.
so hard.
Yeah, it's healing damage because I don't ever fucking listen. I got a hard ass head and she's gotta keep telling me.
Yeah, I'm just beating the health into you.
It was that, like, you know how in movies they're like, oh, this might sting. She's like, this is gonna hurt like hell, bitch. And then just empties a bottle of peroxide.
Yeah, yep. And to our friend. Okay, wait. I don't need to do. Is healing word touch? No, it's just verbal.
Healing word? No.
It's
Healing
just
word's
healing
range.
touch is touch. I get it. I got it figured out. I'm just gonna pop a spirit guardians.
Okay. Fair. Hey, it's tried and true at this point.
It's tried and true. It's a brand, and we're in an enclosed space.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Theoretically, what level is Spirit Guardians?
Oh, here we go.
You know, it's a 3rd level spell.
Get those counterspell fingers ready, everybody.
But I might cast it at 4th.
It's a 3rd level?
It is at 3rd level.
Okay, then the statue's not gonna bother. You can definitely catch it at 4th if you want to cast it at 4th.
I don't trust you. Why would you? No, I'm gonna save 4th, just in case. I've got another guardian up my sleeve.
I brought extras.
Is healing word a cantrip? Or
Healing word's
it's not
a
cantrip,
bonus
right?
action. Oh wait,
But
it's a bonus action spell. I
it's a
gotta do
spell,
cantrip. Never mind.
You used healing word. I thought you used healing touch. That's like a
No,
trait
remember
thing,
that's
like a
what
thing.
that's what I was
Okay,
like.
right,
Is
right,
healing
right,
word
right.
touch? No, it's healing touch is touch.
Okay.
So
Yes,
never
so
mind.
if you-
I'm gonna do sacred flame cantrip on
Cool.
our furry bro.
Okay, and that's a dexterity save.
That is
I
a
believe?
dexterity save. Yep.
17.
Oh, it saves.
Nothing happens. It's just flames don't quite catch. All right. Anything else to one?
No. I'm just gonna be back here.
All right. Iris.
I'll
you're
wait.
up. And Jacaranda will be on deck.
Am I waiting?
Nope. Iris, it's your turn first, and then Jacaranda's next.
Okay. Great.
6
so,
and 5.
Iris, well, I just wanted to make sure that Jessie wasn't saying anything. Iris, seeing this chaos erupt around her, will be so excited at finally being able to do a thing. And first, I think it's a bonus action in 5e, will trigger her blade song, which in this case looks like it's not a magical girl transformation because that's covered. So instead, it's just sort of her eyes take on a glow, as does like this aura around her of like a IDK, like let's say a green. And her like personhood, her body, like the outline of her almost seems to blur as she starts moving faster, which, you know, mechanically could be just like an extra 10 feet of her movement speed. Cat guy seems like pretty well in hand for the moment, so I'm going to move a little further away because I can, and step over here, which I think should be fine, and also might trigger an attack of opportunity, which I'm fine with. Stop doing that. Stop it. I want this.
From Mr. Guy, yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna move and I don't think it's advantage if Austin is not in melee with this guy, but I'm gonna stand here just in case. So I'll move myself over to just like south of this little table-y thing, which is a 25. Why are you doing that? I don't think I can move my piece. I think that's the problem.
You gotta.
Oh, that's
pick
weird. I can fix that. That's fine.
Pick the.
Yeah, I do have it. I do have it selected. I'm just realizing that I can't actually move my piece, and that is why I'm struggling.
That is odd. It'll be something.
wrong?
No, it'll be me. I would have done something wrong. That's fine. I can fix that.
Hey, why would you do that?
But they will be. I'm gonna be just over here in this little like next to this table. So what would be flanking with Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. I'm bored. Flanking this little this little muscular skeleton, this guy with theoretically, only not when they're attacking.
Okay.
That said, I've moved over there. I am going to intentionally just attempt to draw some fire for flavor from these guys because I'm a blade singer and I'm unhittable. The last time I said that, I went horribly wrong.
Well, does a 14 hit?
No.
First of all.
No.
Okay.
You're good. All good. So she
no, wait, he can't even attack anyway because he's already used his reaction for Hellish Rebuke, so he can't do shit.
Great. So I'm theoretically over here. I'm going
so
to
heading.
Yeah, exactly. Earth, thank you. And I'm going to let's go with the stab as well, but I will be stabbing at this little metallic dude for now. And let's booming blade them because it's largely metal, right? So lightning could be soups bad.
Yeah, they are pretty much like entirely metallic.
Great. So I'm going to roll that with a rapier. Where is my weapon? Oh god, I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Oh no, what do we do? Oh, it's been so long.
This is me. Combat for the first time. Numbers. Oh no.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Found it. Oh, a +7. That's terrible. Well, I'm gonna use my. Oh wait, I don't have advantage yet. There's a 14 hit. This is awful.
A 14 does not hit. Sorry.
That's truly a bummer. I am gonna use my second attack and just try that again.
Mm-hmm.
Although without the spell, they did some weird things in the new. That's better. 21.
First swing, it's kind of like the Black Knight in Scooby-Doo 2, where you manage to get like that little bit of ethereal, it just passes straight through.
Sure, yeah.
The next one does most certainly hit though.
Great. And I know with can I use a spell on this one, or because it's a second attack? No. That's the question that I have, and I know.
Your booming blade was on the bonus action, and it has to be a part of the attack. So because you missed, you can't.
Great. Okay. So then it's just a regular guy.
What did you mean? Can you use this cantrip because of the Tasha's rule?
Right. Yeah, the Tasha's thing, but I'm not familiar enough with the Tasha's thing to be like, yes, I can.
The Tasha's thing is the Blade song. The Blade singers can use their second attack to cast a cantrip instead if they want to. So if the booming blade didn't go off, then that's Ray's call to be like, you tried to cast a spell and it failed, or you can still cast your cantrip as your second attack.
We're learning IRL, friends.
We're doing it. We're back.
Blade Singers can attack twice. Whenever they take the attack action, they can cast a cantrip in place of one of the attacks. So yeah, if you wanted to cast a cantrip, you could. But it would follow the regular cantrip rules.
Okay, so then we'll say miss that first one. Second one hits with Booming Blade attached, which doesn't immediately do anything, but unless you try to move, but that'll be later. That's 6 points of damage, which is just the saddest for now.
That's kind of neat. I like that change.
Oh my god, yeah, it's
beautiful.
Great.
It makes you feel like more of a spell sword.
Right? Yeah, it's a bummer to have to try and figure out the.
Yeah, it makes you feel a little bit less rubbish when you're like, do I booming blade? Do I attack? I have to choose one or the other? No, I can do both now. Cool. I like that a lot. That's a neat change. How much damage was that?
6.
6.
But this thing will also have the sensation that maybe it shouldn't move,
Is that including the is that the blade strike and the initial thunder damage?
Is there initial thunder damage? Have I missed?
Oh no, because it's blooming blade, not flame blade. Right,
yes, correct. So nothing yet, but we can say
it's fine. We've been off for a month and a half.
It's been so long, you guys. It's very.
I haven't DM'd in a month and a half. It's just rust. We're just shaking off the rust. That's
we've been this is I can't even fucking speak. So there we go. Case in point.
Oh wait, hang on. You were right. I forget. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage. You were on it. So no, that doesn't include.
I thought I was just being shit. Okay. Right.
Nope, you're all good. We're not at 11th level yet, so I'm going to roll 1d8. Here we go. Be an 8. Come on, 8. Let's get an 8. That's a 6. I'll take it. So 12 points total. 6 stabby, and then 6 thunder. And your like little robot guy has the sensation that like maybe he should not move. In fact, I would go so far as to say he's encaged in like a little bird cage of like pink lightning. It's so cute.
It is adorbs.
It's very aesthetic.
And the rest of my turn will be used in giving Hiroki just an over the top wink, like.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Anything else for your turn, or does that wrap you up?
That's my movement. That's my attack bonus action. Nope. Yep. I'm all good.
Fantastic. Jacaranda.
So
On the ceiling.
I will move on the ceiling over to this above the other chair. But I'm on the ceiling, so I'm not sitting down. And then I would like trying to see what all of these are. I think those two are like automatons or whatever. Armor. Okay, so I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action.
Okay.
At 3rd level. So 1d4. Wow, I can get it out. So that's going to be a plus 10, 13 for whoever needs it, because it's up to 6 people. So
Okay.
whoever needs
Anyone
it,
who needs it, Mass Healing Word.
13 points. And then I will, as a cantrip, cast Toll the Dead on the large catboy in the.
Okay.
And they are hurt, correct? I believe that's
Yes,
true.
They are indeed.
They are pretty hurt.
They are indeed wounded, yes.
So that's going to be, is it 1 or 2?
But Toll did such a good cantrip.
Yeah. So it's going to be 8. Because they're hurt, it's 2d12s.
Yes.
So 8, 4. So it just ends up being 12.
Mm-hmm. And it's a wisdom save, correct?
So yeah, I'm going to say yes. Yes.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
That is a 4. So most certainly fails.
So full 12 then of necrotic.
12 points of necrotic damage as Toll the Dead sets in there. It is not particularly pleased about being accosted from all directions from what was this one random person that got impaled is now a full fire team.
I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And they were like, "Rah, rah, 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 I'm fire breath," and it's like, I'm hot shit. All right, well,
It was like, oh, you came into my turf. I'm gonna be super intense and like bite my tongue and fucking fire comes out. No.
Like we started asking questions.
That's the one scolding for stabbing her girlfriend in the stomach.
Indeed.
We started with asking questions.
We were very polite.
Did we charge into their private domain? Maybe
Listen,
so.
Maybe.
I was stabbed
Among
and
Us
it was
has
like
not
my
charged.
bad, but I was like, this is clearly on me. I rolled up on you.
We've never done anything wrong ever.
Never ever.
Can you move another ballista ray?
Yes.
I see it has a turn.
Jacaranda, was there anything else you wanted to do?
No. That's it. That's all.
Excellent.
That's the whole shebang.
Wonderful. So, the ballista, it's already fired, so it is going to go ahead and reload. I need to roll a dice.
Got fucking
Right.
robot ballistas down here.
So, you watch the ballista shake, and almost from the center of it, another bolt kind of pops up. This one looks different again from the two that you've already seen. Looks to be kind of like a regular shaft at the back, but at the front is some kind of metallic container almost, cylindrical, with no actual point on the other side. There's no like impact point on it. Almost looks like just a blunt object. That's all it can do that turn. It has to reload, so that's all it can do.
Does it take more damage now that it's its turn?
Yes, it does, because Cloud of Daggers. So go ahead and roll those d4s, friend.
9.
Cloud of Daggers on
9
a stationary
points
object.
of
Such a fucking dope
slashing.
move for
It's
sure.
so good.
So good.
It is my favorite spell.
If it
Such-
starts
I
its
didn't know
turn
it worked like that until this
oh.
game, and you used it, and I was like, oh my god.
It's just gonna die
Can't
there.
move.
I'll do anything. Yeah, it can't save itself.
It will be slowly chipped away to death.
I love that
Yeah.
for it.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
You love a
Um,
good chip damage spell, though. They're so good.
We really
love
do.
a chip
Spirit,
down.
Spirit Guardians, case in point.
Righty. So this one back here. Just these two last turns here before we go ahead and wrap up the session. Mara, does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
As you watch this this creature suddenly pop to life, you see that same sigil that was burning through Nawi at one point kind of coalesce in its center. It holds its arms up and literally just this bolt of gold yellow energy strikes you, Mara, dealing. That's the wrong dice. That would be really harsh. Wow, garbage. 8 points of radiant damage, and your entire body begins to very aggressively glow.
Okay.
And this one over here, that's all it can do that turns. This one over here is going to go ahead and try and do the same to Jacaranda with a natural 1. That is a no. It does the same thing, the charge up, and this one's clearly a little defective because it just kind of off to the side, and Jacaranda, you see it just slowly kind of pass underneath you and strike into a wall off on the other side of the room.
Nice.
It whiffs, and with
It's not
this-
used to shooting something on the ceiling.
It's like I don't go that high.
They're not designed. They're like neck sections aren't designed to look up. They're designed to look across. So they're kind of just like just they're trying their best. Cool. And with that, as this individual's currently engaged with you, you have these constructs around the room in a rather cramped space here as we find out exactly what on earth is happening in this situation. We will pick up next week with the rest of this battle and whatever comes afterwards. It's been super, super cool to be back at the table with you all. I love you all dearly, and you're super fun to play with. I know we've run a bit over, so I'm going to make this nice and quick. We're just going to go around the horn real quick and give everyone a chance to plug what they would like to plug, because they're all amazing people, and you should check them out where anything and everything that they do. Rochelle.
Me? Hi, I'm Rochelle Dragon Gem here on Twitch, the Dragon Gem on Twitter. I stream on my own channel on Sundays. I play lots of puzzle games. All proceeds from my channel are donated to local animal shelters in my area. So you should come by and hang out while I play lots of puzzles.
Ellis.
Hello, I am Ellis, also known as So Much Geek, and I make art things sometimes, and sometimes I share those things, and I that's it. That's all of it. That's the thing.
Awesome.
What's up? My name is Austin, or Sales called Austin on Twitter. It's Sailor SCT Austin. I am a game designer, writer, player, performer, and friend. You can find me all over places all the time. You found me right now, and that means you can find me again. I believe in it. You can do it. Find me on Twitter, and then you'll find me again and again. Thank you.
Izzy.
Hello, I'm Izzy. I'm also on Twitter, which is, I guess, a place to be found at Z_mist with a Y because fantasy. And then also, like, sometimes a podcast on Wednesdays that I talk about on my Twitter. So, like, if you're there, then you can also know about those things. I had a Jolly Rancher, and my tongue is very blue, and I'm feeling self-conscious because Austin pointed it out. Such a great time to have you all. Goodbye.
Akemi.
Hi, I'm Akemi. I can be found on the internet in most places at Ninja Penguin AM. If you like magical girls, I actually just made a magical girl game. Find that over at my itch, Ninja Penguin AM. Yeah, that's me.
And Jessie.
Hi, I'm Jessie, Jahus the Moose on the interwebs, and I also do art things, and I'll be doing more art things and potentially streaming once I get my apartment in fucking order, because it's less of a mess than it was a week ago, but it's still kind of a mess. But yeah. Keep an eye on my socials.
People do stuff. You should follow them in everything that they do, because all of these folks are absolutely wonderful. Hi, I'm Ray. I have been your rather unwell, but still absolutely thrilled GM for the Mind of the Martyr. If you've been following my escapades on my Twitter, you will know that sickness is bad. You can find me over at Red Mage Ray on Twitter. I mostly share cool stuff by other people and share stuff that we do here on Friends Who Roll Dice. I stream on my own channel sometimes too, which is also Red Mage Ray. And I have a TTRPG that is going to be going through its second phase of playtesting in a few days. Oh my god, I'm not ready. I was about to say weeks. It's not weeks, it's days. So with that enlightening moment, yeah, thank you all so much for jumping in and watching and putting up with our nonsense and shenanigans. Yeah, feel free to go ahead and hit that follow button on Friends Who Roll Dice. We've got some incredible games going on at the moment. We have Should Suns Rise, we have our Demons Creek campaign, we have Printweaver on the way, we have Camp Carnage on the way. We have so many amazing shows with so many new faces and familiar lovely folks. So go ahead and check those out as well. You can see on our Twitter at Friends Roll Dice. That's all I really needed to plug. So thank you so much. We're going to send the love that you have given us elsewhere. We're going to go ahead and chill / decompress / take a nap, and you should probably do so too. So thank you so much, and keep moving forward, and we will see you next week. Take care now. Bye.